I'm Billy Smith. I'm one of the directors at Clarity Simplicity Limited, and I also head up the business and property law department at the firm. Well, first and foremost, it's because we're lawyers, but that's not nearly good enough. It really comes down to the fact that we believe, and on a daily basis, that we are changing the lives of our clients. We believe that if we are instructed by a client to, for example, sell their company, that will fundamentally change the life of our client. And so when we look at the types of transactions that we get involved in, be it company purchase or a shareholders agreement or buying business property, we know that what we're actually doing at the end of the day is changing the life of our client. And we do that by supplementing our business acumen. We want to understand from our clients why they're in business. We want to understand all about their business. And if we can do that, then it becomes so much easier to get our client to the objective that they want to achieve in their business, law, legal matter. We believe that what makes a difference comes down to communication. Communication can be separated into three parts: internal communication, communication with the client, and communication with the other firm of solicitors that you're dealing with on the other side. Internal communication is critical. Our service standards ensure that if something urgent happens in a client's case, then we deal with it within one business working day. Anything else, it's 2 to 3 days. Beyond that, client communication. We believe that clients don't want to know the black letter law. They just want to be told that we are heading towards the objective that they want to achieve. They want to know, for example, that their business sale is progressing well. When is the settlement date? And most importantly, when are they going to receive the funds for the sale of their business? But the third aspect of that is communication with the solicitors on the other side. We want to work with solicitors on the other side of transactions who replicate the communication levels and the service standards that we believe that we deliver. So in certain scenarios where the client, for example, wants us to sell the business, we want to establish at the outset, is there already a firm of solicitors instructed for the purchasers of the business? And if that's not the case, we like to recommend solicitors that we've worked well with in the past, that we know replicate our communication levels, replicate our service standards, and that we can pick up the phone and have a normal conversation and know that both sides of the transaction are heading towards the same place and can work together. You will know that you will need business law services if, put very simply, you're in business. You may be a sole trader. You may be a director in a limited company. You may be a member of an LLP. But fundamentally, you are in business. And you're in business and you have a legal issue. So that legal issue could be that you want to purchase or sell a business. It could be that you maybe want to sell your shares in a business or buy someone's shares in a business. Equally, if you're in business, you might want to take someone to court. You might want to sue someone. But on the other side of that, you may have received a court action and you may want to defend that court action. On top of that, you might want to buy or sell business property. You may well want to become a landlord in commercial property, or you might want to be a tenant in commercial property. We can advise over all of these things and so much more, to include joint venture agreements, management buyouts, and we can also supply employment law legal services as well. You get in touch with us by either telephoning us on the telephone number below, or alternatively contacting our client services team, again on the email below. Our client services team will take your call, will deal with your inquiry, and they will arrange for you to fix up, ideally, a face-to-face meeting with either myself or another one of the members of the team. And if a face-to-face meeting can't be arranged, we look to arrange a Zoom call or a Teams call. And that initial consultation is entirely free of charge, and it's all about trying to understand your business before we begin to understand why it is that you want to sell your business or buy another business or do any one of the many transactions that we can assist you with.